So let's take a look at repeated addition. Repeated addition. This is another strategy or tactic you can use as you're trying to help your child learn about multiplication. We mentioned this in an earlier video, but we'll talk about it more now in a little more detail. So let's say I own a hat company and I want to organize my hats in a certain way. So I have 3 hats in the first group and 3 hats in the second group, and I have another group of 3 hats, and I've organized them like this so I can determine how many hats I have in total. So repeated addition will allow you to go ahead and add up. Obviously, I have 3 plus 3, and I have another 3, that's going to give me 9, right? So what am I really doing when I'm doing repeated addition? Let's look at this problem in another way. So if I have my 3 and I go ahead and add my other 3 to that, well, I'm going to do my addition right there. 3 plus 3 is 6, so I'm already at 6. And then I'll do my addition, I'll add another 3 to that, and I know that 6 plus 3 is going to give me 9. So that way I know right there that 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9 and 6 plus 3 is 9. So I've already done my addition, and I can also see that 3 times 3 is 9. So it helps me to visualize what I'm doing in multiplication. Let's look at this another day. Let's look at another example. Let's say I have my 5, and I go ahead and I add another 5 to that. Well, I'll do my addition right away, and I say, okay, well, that's 10. If I add another 5 to that, then I know that 10 plus 5 is going to be 15. And if I add another 5 to 15, what that's going to be is that's going to give me 20. So I can see right there that 4 times 5 is 20. And if I use repeated addition, I will get to that answer of being 20 if I add along the way. So let's look at this again in another way, just real quick. So let's say I have 7 plus 7 and see if we can guess the answer. Well, 7 plus 7 is going to be 14, right? And then if we add another 7 to the number 14, we're going to be at 21. And then if we add another 7 to 21, then we're going to be at 28. And you can see how this helps you with multiplication and adding when you take this strategy and you use this strategy kind of moving forward. So as we think about that, I'm going to go ahead and look at a product that I did, a resource that I put together on repeated addition and skip counting. You can see that if you apply this with your child, you can hopefully begin to translate this into real world problems. So if you look at 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, that's going to give me 60. If I'm adding along the way, I ought to be able to do these problems and figure them out right away as I kind of move forward. So repeated addition is something you want to give your child exposure to. They'll be exposed to it in school, and you want to help them along the way because this is really going to help them when they get to multiplication just in general.